Hello, I'm Rob. My wife Liz is back in the farm. Today is April 10th, 2016. Big day here at Westfield Farm and Gardens. We're going to become beekeepers today. And that's going to consist of installing 2 packages of bees. Each package is approximately 3,000 to 3,500 bees. People say there are about 3 pounds of bees. We're going to give them a little bit of sugar water, calm them down, open up the packages, install them into the his and hers brood boxes that we have set up and we've been planning for. And hopefully later this year, with a little bit of luck, but if not this year, definitely next year, maybe we'll be able to collect some honey. But the bees really are here to help pollinate our garden and our farm. We plant lots of vegetables here. You can think of the vegetable, we grow it here. So hopefully the bees will help us out in many levels. And you'll be able to witness what we experience. Hopefully educating and informing people who have interest in knowing a little about the Kickstarter program that we were involved with called the Flow Hive. That really doesn't play much of a role right now. It'll play more of a role later in the season when the brood boxes are full of pollen and babies and lots of different bees doing their jobs. And once that happens, we can maybe go ahead and put a super on top of our brood boxes and maybe by the end of the year collect some honey. Maybe not. We'll find out. We're going to learn this together. You'll be able to watch the bees over time, installing a live webcam. The URL for it will be www.livebeecam.com, and you're welcome to come check it out anytime and watch the bees. And that's it for now. Next step, installing the packages. So here we go. Well, we've reached that moment. Coop, are you thrilled? Are we going to put our bees away today? What do you think, Coop? You are completely protected. Safety first. So we're going to coat some of the frames with some sugar water. To do is take out some of the frames so that when we actually pour the package in, there'll be a place for them. I'm not used to wearing this, so it's very awkward feeling. It's like you're in a cage. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take my package, because what we're going to do is I'll do my package in the hive and then we'll allow Liz to do her package in her hive. So what we're going to do is spritz them down a little bit, get them calmer, because right now they are pretty active inside the package. I'm going to turn the package around, make sure we get the other side. Calm bees are fun bees. So what we want to do is get the queen out. Once the queen is out, we're going to attach her to a frame in the box. And we're going to leave her attached in the box for 3 days. And after 3 days, we're going to come back and check to make sure she got out of the queen cage. If she got out of the queen cage, we can remove her little plastic cage. They're a little calmer since I sprayed them, so I'm going to give them a wrap to get them to the bottom of the package. so we can see. We want to inspect the queen to make sure she's alive. They already made some comb on the queen. I see her in there and she's active. Now there's a cap. I'm going to go ahead and give them a little more spraying because they're very, very active. There's a cap that we're going to take off. Now there's no cork on this, but we do need to put a hole in it. So you can see there's right on the queen cage, there's lots of fresh comb here. And I can see the queen in there. She's pretty active in there. Also, she's been marked. She's marked in white paint. She has a little teeny dot of white paint on the top of her, or back of her neck. So what we're going to do is take a piece of wire. I'm going to make a little holder out of this wire that I have. And I'm going to attach it to a frame. She's now attached to a frame. I'm going to go ahead and put the queen in. Once again, candy down. She's attached nicely to the package. I'm going to slip her in. Try not to squish any bees. Hello, Mr. Bee. I'm not going to squish you. Okay, now that the queen is in her space, I'll take one more frame out to make me a little more comfortable in the space that I have when I put the package inside the hive. So right now, I'm going to just do one more little spritz, just for good measure. Less activity would probably be less of a chance of a sting. Bring the package over. I'm going to take the towel off, and then I'm going to turn the package upside down and shake them into the brood box. I'm going to lay this down in front of the hive. I'm going to take the rag out, give them the opportunity to go in the hive. I'm going to put the frames back in, bees in there, and I will show you what that looks like with a picture. Probably orange gloves are not a good choice. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the frames back in.
It's so loud, all you hear is buzzing.
Now I'm going to go ahead and put the top cover on. Once again, not squish them. I'm going to take my second brood, put this on top. There's a hole in there. That hole is going to be used so they can travel from the bottom brood box to where I'm about to put their food. I have this feeder that I'm just going to go ahead and put in a corner, not covering the hole. I'm going to turn this upside down. And what that will do is there's a little valve on the feeder that fills up the bottom and allows the bees to come up and drink without drowning. Put the top on. It's okay. He said it didn't matter. Okay, And my first step into becoming a beekeeper.